Late Night Health continues. I'm Mark Alyn. Our guest is Rache Fresco. She is the founder and CEO of Biobotanical Research. We're talking about, I guess, antibacterials, maybe antimicrobials. Is that a better definition, Rachel?
I think so, because most of the botanicals are broad spectrum, so they also will address parasites, viruses, fungus, yeast, things like candida, other things besides bacteria. So that's why we call them like a broad spectrum nutritional support.
Gotcha. We were talking about that ugly film in our mouths when we wake up. You wake up, you go to the restroom, and then after that you brush your teeth and get rid of that film. I still don't understand how Doris Day and Rock Hudson got through that in the morning by passionately kissing, but is that a good thing to do, or should you brush your teeth first?
Well, I think the good news is that I may have inadvertently invented a solution to morning breath. Basically, with adding biocidin to this toothpaste, we call it dental sidin, we have a toothpaste that gets rid of all the biofilm and plaque in your mouth.
And I'll bet there's no fluoride in it.
There's no fluoride, there's no sugar, there's no artificial anything, of course, because it's a professional natural formula. But the thing that's so exciting is that the dentists have done studies with it, and they have seen the plaque completely removed. So ordinarily, let's say when you went to the dentist in 3 months or 6 months to get your teeth cleaned, they would be, scraping off some plaque. Well, now the dentists are saying, hey, you must have gone someplace else to get your teeth cleaned because there's no more plaque. Literally, this toothpaste stops the development of these bad biofilms in the mouth and the bacteria that went with them. And so one of the tests the dentist did was a DNA analysis. So he looked at all the different microbes in a patient's mouth who had a dental problem. And there were like 35 different players that you do not want in your mouth. I mean, everything, terrible stuff, like even viruses and amoebas. I mean, it was shocking when
amoebas?
I saw the DNA. Yep, there was an amoeba in there. There was HPV virus in there. There were all kinds of bad bacteria. And this was just like a normal, middle-aged person who went in to get their root canal cleaned. And so they used the biocidin mouth rinse that we developed, and they had the patient swish with that for 6 weeks and then come back in, and they reopened up the site of the root canal and took another DNA sample. And the DNA showed all the bad bacteria were gone, and there were only a few left of somewhat normal mouth bacteria. And the dentist was so amazed. So now we're going to do a full double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical trial. Because
that is terrific. Wow.
Yeah, we did 13 patients in that study, and they all came out that way.
It's interesting because natural dentists, alternative dentists, are saying root canals are bad.
Yeah, they are. You do not want to have root canals. They leave a place for these anaerobic bacteria and other pathogens like what we found to hide out. So I personally would not want to get a root canal. But
we didn't know that 40 years ago, did we?
No, we did not. I mean, it's just like mercury amalgams. 40 years ago, we all got mercury amalgams, and now we don't. We know that that's not good to have in our mouth, and we choose composites instead. So the good news is by using this dental sidin toothpaste and this rinse that we created, it is turning around people's oral health. The pockets that they measure when you go in, how you get those numbers, I'll say 3, 4, or whatever, right?
Unfortunately, I do. I just had I was just at my dentist about a month ago. Okay, I hate going to the dentist.
Yes, everyone hates going to the dentist, especially when the dentist tells you, oh, your pockets are at like 5 and higher, and now you're going to need root planing, which nobody wants to get. So the dentists have been telling us that with using this double solution with the toothpaste and the oral rinse, that they have seen the pocket measurements coming down sometimes in half in a couple of months. And so
that's amazing.
That means that someone
they're healing.
Yeah, they're healing. They're getting rid of the plaque, they're getting rid of the bacteria, and your gums are healing. And we added CoQ10 and myrrh and quercetin to the Biocide formula to make it even better for the gum tissue and the mouth.
And the myrrh, of course, is biblical, so what could be wrong with that?
What could be wrong with that?
Right.
And it's a great antimicrobial herb and great anti-inflammatory herb.
I'm going to ask you a question as we wrap up our time together this time. Rachel, are Americans healthy?
I think they're getting better. I think people are getting more knowledgeable about good diet and exercise. I think people are demanding more organic food. So overall, I think the consciousness is getting better, but obviously there's a lot of room for improvement.
Absolutely. Listen, everybody, visit latenighthealth.com. We'll have some information about Rachel and biobotanical research. You can also go to biocidin.com. That's BIOCIDIN.com for more information. And I know, Rachel, we will have you back on the show. Hang on for us just a couple of moments. Coming up next here on Late Night Health, we're going to talk with Tabitha Mays, the founder and CEO of Spirits Landing in Los Angeles. We'll find out what that's all about as Late Night Health continues. I'm Mark Alyn, along with the insane Daryl Wayne. Visit us at latenighthealth.com. Don't go away. More coming up.